What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Clutch Moments. We back for episode number 6 of the Madden 17 preview, and we have the San Francisco 49ers. We just did Seattle. We just got done with the whole NFC East, so we're already into this. We're playing Seattle, speaking of it. So, yes, when we look at this team, Seattle, not Seattle, but San Francisco has been an interesting team to look at in terms of, they had a lot of issues last year, especially off the field and on the field technically with the whole Kaepernick situation. It was a tough situation they were in, and honestly, I think they have one of the worst coaches in the NFL, and it's really just a waste of time while he tries to run that college NFL offense still. But when on the bright side, when you look at their off-season moves, they made a lot of good moves. They had a good draft. They took the Alabama linebacker who dropped pretty far due to the whole urine testing thing that happened before the draft. Then they drafted pretty good. Then they had Solomon Thomas too, so they got two really at least high potential players. You know what I'm saying? Solomon Thomas is very high potential, and so is he could have been a top pick, the linebacker out of Alabama. It was interesting to see a lot of people from Alabama drop in the draft. But, they signed Pierre Garçon to a 15+ mil contract. That was interesting to me. I guess they had so much money, they didn't even know what to do with it. So they decided to throw some at Pierre Garçon, maybe do a nice little role receiver play. Because he got paid like a star receiver does. It was pretty interesting to see that happen. Defense, they used to be known as one of the best defenses in the game. Patrick, is he retired? They lost a lot of people. They lost so many people due to retirement or Alden Smith, Patrick Willis, people like that. They lost a lot of people, especially a whole bunch of people to, let's say, steroids or off the field issues, domestic violence, battery assault. A lot of things like that as we throw a pick right over the middle. I played with this guy. He's a pretty cool dude. He was just he wasn't that good, but he's cool. I didn't even have my playbook with me. I just keep using San Francisco's playbook. So yeah, they've had a lot of issues though. Offensively, they're still searching for that. I don't know they really don't have much offensively. And it's sad, they do got a pretty decent running back, he kind of performed this year. He's just been hurt kind of a lot. Fantasy wise, he's kind of annoying to have on your team. But yeah, as we pick up the fumble right there, it is 14-10. Can we take it to the house? No, we can't. I'm sorry, guys. It is late right now. I just decided to bust into this video real quick, editing-wise, so yeah. But I appreciate whoever's watching. And we hit Patton over the middle and get popped. There's a lot of turnovers in this game. Very much a lot. So, here we go, kicking it out. Triangle, no thank you. But, yes. Plus, the 49ers didn't make any really off-season move for a quarterback until they made one late in the draft. See if it pans out or not. As you see, Carlos Hyde, very good young running back if he's healthy. Just gotta hope he can stay healthy for them. Receiving core is not that good, so the 49ers are still a mystery. They're a long way away from really competing, I believe, especially offensively. And they lost Kaepernick too. They just they agreed on terms to say goodbye. And as you see, Kaepernick not able to throw that pass on the run. And Chancellor's been all over the place. It's 17-14. Here we go. Wilson behind the pocket here, looking for a pass out of the shotgun, and we hit him and we pick it. Brooks with a nice play. Speaking of another good linebacker, Ahmad Brooks is a good linebacker. He's just very underrated, and they lost a few players to retirement over the past few years too. So a lot of young retirement players too. So you see a lot of people doing that lately, like Zachary Orr. Just because of the precautions of the STE or whatever it's called, the brain issue from all the hits to the head in the NFL and high school and college. As we see here, he throws a dot to Luke Wilson. Luke Wilson had a nice game. 4th and 3, 1 minute 13 seconds left, and he scrambles out. Russell Wilson using his legs like he always does. and he's having himself a nice little rushing game. Maybe not from the passing standpoint, but he is having a nice running game, you know. So here we go, dot down the middle to Jimmy Graham. He found Jimmy Graham quite a bit, you know. Out of Jimmy Graham was his little savior, you know what I'm saying. 24-14 here. San Francisco, we're up. And he throws a pass right into my users. Every person I play tries to test my users, and we hit him with a nasty spin move. Just straight nasty. Here we go. You know, it's 24-14. I'm pretty confident in myself, and we try to do a fake punt, and we almost get it right here. You know, I was pretty damn excited. I was like, well, can we get that boy in there real quick? 1st and 10, he's scrambling out of the pocket, throws one down the field, tipped up in the air, and that's it. Nope, that's a pick. Just kidding. Luke Wilson with the tackle. That was a pretty funny interception right there. So it's 24-14, looking down the field first, and we hit Harris down the middle, and there's a big old cluster down there, a pile, and he got hit, and Can Chancellor with a recovery. He's got 2 picks, a fumble recovery, 2 tackles. He throws a dot over the middle of the field on a 3rd and 10, crucial for him. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and he's got to make something happen here. He's got to at least kick a field goal so he can get something here. He's scrambling outside of the pocket with Russell. That's what he did a lot, and Russell gets himself a nice little gain. 2nd and 3, looking for somebody here, and he throws it right into Ahmad Brooks' hands. What a game he had. A lot of singular players having nice games. 24-14. Triangle is booty butt naked over the middle of the field, and he misses the tackle. Patton had him only a few catches, but they were big ones, and he tackles us finally down here. And now I fumble it, and we pick it up in the end zone. So that's going to do it, guys. Clutch moments here with episode number 6. Rams are next. I love you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Leave a comment down below. Alright, guys. Peace.